almost 140 HP, 46 knowledge, 31 will, positive move speed, almost 40% PDR, 30% magic resistance, and 35% magic power bonus. On top of this, 6 true damage, 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, and 2 here, and 1 here. That's up total 6. This kit cost me only 2.5k. Not only this kit is cheap, but also you have so much knowledge that I'm able to run 2 utility perks and not run Sage or Quicksand. I'm running Melt and Fire Mastery for trios because these 2 perks are quite insane. And if I want to play solos, I don't need those 2 perks. So I can run Overload. So I equip Overload and Quicksand. And I'm still at 72% cast speed, 72% cast speed, which is more than enough to be able to play Caster Wizard in solos. So I can chill. And this is my favorite setup in solos with Overload. So I don't have to worry about all the spell charges. 16 missile is more than enough. Today, I'm going to show you how to build this kit with only 2.5k gold. I'm going to be putting the build part at the end of the video. And the rest of the video, I'm going to explain to you how I do it and why you do it. Because the gems are so useful for Wizard because it makes our kit so cheap. True damage is now one of the cheapest stats in the game, thanks to the gem system, and I explain to you guys why. So if you got any question after the end of the video, let me know in the comments. So first, I'm gonna explain to all the people, even if you already know how it works, how the gem system can improve your gear. So we have four types of gems in this game. We have Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, and Diamond. All the gems have different attributes they can improve on your gear. By starting with Emerald. Emerald basically increased how tanky the item is gonna be. If you look here, I can switch the knowledge for like another stat. And if you look at all the stats I can get using Emerald, they're all basically adding some tankiness. Like projectile damage reduction, max health, and PDR or debuff duration. So Emerald is gonna be one of the most expensive gem you can find in the dungeon because it helps you roll max health. It's up to 1 to 2 max health on hat, gloves, cloak, boots, and on chest piece, and the pants is 3 to 4. So with gems you cannot get beast, but you get only 80%, 60 to 80% of the beast value, which is already pretty good. And we're using the gem system to our advantage because Wizard is one of the most gear dependent class in the game. And as you understood so far, we need true damage on Wizard and HP. Also knowledge. So knowledge used to be one of the most expensive like extra stat we needed on our gear. So what we do now is actually we buy the gear with knowledge in the first place, and then we add the core stats using gems. So here, what I did is I bought a leather cap with 2 knowledge base, and the last stat, I just used a gem to add true damage on top of it. Because the beauty of the gem system is all the stats in the game can only be rolled from 60 to 80% of the max value, but true damage max value is 1. So you're always gonna roll 1 true damage on your item, so you get the maximum value of the gem by adding true damage. So I do the same for the rings and the cloak sometimes if you have to, but sometimes people sell the cloak with the true magic on top of it already. So as we've seen, Emerald is for HP. It's gonna be like one of the gems you're gonna be using the most, and the second gem you're gonna be using the most is gonna be the Sapphire. So let me find a piece of gear I can show you guys. That doesn't have like true magic. Yeah, this one. Let me see with this one. I think I can show you. There you go. So here, if you look at the Sapphire, it helps me roll true magic, add magic. But also, if I want the other stats, like the physical stats, it's gonna be Ruby. So Ruby is gonna be the opposite of Sapphire, basically. As you can see, Ruby gives fist power, but Sapphire gives magic power. And you know what's great about this? It's like if you go to the marketplace and you look for like sapphires, right? A blue sapphire is like, it's like 300 purple. But if I look for ruby, it's 400. It's 450. It's like 150 gold more expensive than sapphire. So casters are actually blessed in the current like economic system because sapphire are cheaper than ruby. And finally, diamond is the worst gem in the game because they help you roll like the base stats like vigor, knowledge, will, or like agility, dexterity, but they can roll only to 1 out of 2. So they have the least value and they cost only 70 gold, I think, with like the purple. It's 66 gold now, so it's even worse compared to the other two. I think emerald used to be like 400. Let me check real quick. Yeah, emerald is like 400 for 44. So your main priority is gonna be looting emerald and sapphire in the dungeon. And based on the rarity of the gear you're trying to increase, you're gonna need the same rarity. So if you wanna add like True Magic to Atletica Blue, you're gonna be needing a blue sapphire of rarity rare. And if you want like a purple one, it's gonna be the purple one, right? This led to the blue gear being more expensive than the purple gear. If I look for Wisdom Ring with plus alright, and I go purple, it's gonna be 400. Okay, it was a bit cheaper before, but you see the blues are actually the same price for some reason, even it doesn't make sense. It's because if I want to add True Magic on the Wisdom Ring, I need a blue sapphire of like blue sapphire of rarity rare. So this costs only 66 gold, 63 gold, sorry. But if I want to add on like a purple ring, it's gonna cost me 300 gold, which is like 5 times more. That's why the blue rings are actually the same price as the purple ring, is because people don't want to spend that extra gold on those rings when they can just buy like a blue one and get True Magic on it. They're just gonna be losing 1 knowledge, but they're saving probably 250 to 300 gold. Because when you socket an item, you also have to pay a price. So if I want to add True Magic here, I need to pay 100 more gold plus the gem I'm using. But for a blue item, is only 50 gold. So the difference of gold is the difference of price between the gems and 50 gold here. This is why I'm going for blue rings on my gear and similar on the Phoenix Choker. On the rest, I just buy them as they are because they have already pretty good stat, and I just socket with diamond because diamond are the cheapest. You're gonna be seeing that at the end of the video how I do it, but the way I build my kit is abusing the gem system, so my kit is actually so cheap.
goblin, baller goblin, let me entertain. In the depths of these caves, we ain't play no games. So be careful, cause the cave troll will leave you in pain. Goblin caves, fly by far, it's a crowded song. Lagging goblin caves, better watch your tone. We got gold, we got treasures, we got everything you need. But step out of line and you'll be begging us to be free. Welcome to the goblin caves.